but sometimes people ask me, what's the motivation behind what you do and your passion for people development? And yes, I often talk about the time that a mentor of mine gave me a copy of Stephen Covey's book at 18, and that absolutely set me on this trajectory of focusing on personal leadership and personal mastery. But way before that, when I was 7, I had an incident, an experience that really sowed the seed for the way I think about growth and development today. And it was a movie that I watched called Return to Eden. And I probably shouldn't have been watching that movie because there was a pretty gruesome scene at the start of the movie. But anyway, the movie's set in Australia, I believe it was, and it begins with a story of this lady who's an heiress of an incredible estate, and she marries this wannabe or former tennis world champion, and he was only interested in her for her money. And shortly after getting married, he throws her into this crocodile-infested swamp because he's having an affair with her best friend, and he leaves her for dead, and she's almost mauled to death by this crocodile. I told you it was a gruesome scene. But before she's mauled to death, a guy comes along and saves her and takes her and nurses her back to partial health. And then he gives her some money to make her way to a clinic. And at this clinic, the lady meets this doctor, and he's a plastic surgeon, and he ends up performing plastic surgery on her. But more than that, he instilled within her a belief that her life could make a difference, that she could go on and rebuild an amazing career and find a confidence that she didn't have before. And so I put all of that together. I'm 7 years old at this time, and I look at that, and I remember thinking, I want to do what he did. And so I thought that was become a doctor, and of course I'm not one. But what I saw him do was bring out the best in this lady, and that's what I wanted to do. I knew that somehow, with whatever career I go down, I want to be about helping unleash more of that potential, more of that innate talent, and believe in people and help people to see the possibilities in themselves that they couldn't have seen on their own. And I think of it as just helping people to dream more, to think more, to believe more, to learn more, do more than they ever thought possible. And so that all began from that time watching this movie, Return to Eden, when I was 7 years old. So that's part of the inspiration and motivation for what I do today.